Okay.
Everybody, thank you. Mazel tov to Rebecca and Michael Lazar on the birth of a baby girl. A lot of nachas. What a beautiful way to celebrate Rosh Hashanah.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
A lot of light into the world. Everybody help yourself to breakfast, sponsored anonymously. So Ezra enacted a provision that we always read Parshas Nitzavim before Rosh Hashanah. Why is that? Why do you enact this takana? Because that the year may end along with his curse. We want all the curses to be in last year. For this year, we want to start fresh. But here's the problem. We actually have, last week's parsha is not the last parsha of Rosh Hashanah. We have Parsha Nitzavim sneaking in. So it's not the last parsha, the buffer between the curses and Rosh Hashanah. We have Nitzavim. Why is that the case? The Tosfos says is because we want to have a respite, a pause, and read a parsha, one shot to Rosh Hashanah that does not contain any curses at all, and we don't read the Torah immediately before Rosh Hashanah. So we have a break. We want to have a parsha that's clean of no curses. However, according to many others, it serves as not only a break, but also serves as a preparation for Rosh Hashanah. How is that the case? The Medrash says that what happened was that when Klal Yisrael heard all these curses, they got scared. They said, "Uh-oh, these are such terrible curses," and they the blood drained from their faces. So Moshe Rabbeinu said to them, "Atem nitzavim hayom kuchem." You're here all together. So even though you heard all these curses, you're still here. That's something very, very good. In fact, it says when you take a bunch of reeds, it's impossible to break them. But if you separate just one reed from the bunch, even a baby can break them. So now that the Jews have become one people, they're all together. When they're united, they're welcome to Shekhinah together. Reb Chaim Shmulevitz, in the Mir Yeshiva, we know that survived intact, pretty much intact during the Holocaust. They went from Poland to Lithuania to Russia to Japan to China. So they made it a point that they all had to be together. They canceled the yeshiva break for Sukkot right before they left because you have to be together. Reb Chaim Shmulevitz insisted they also daven in the same base medrash together. There's a power of one. How do you do that? In fact, the altar of Kelm produced the big Musar movement, the big Adol. He had a sign in his base medrash the month of Elul that after somebody goes through Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, they should bench Gomel. So why don't we bench Gomel? It's a good point. So the answer is that Rosh Hashanah and all these things are certain at Yom Hadin. How do we get through it safely? We get through it safe with being part of a caravan. Just like you're part of a caravan in the desert, you bench Gomel, you're part of a caravan of all Jews together, davening together. That's how you survive Rosh Hashanah. So we are alone may not have all enough merits to have God's providence, but if we're all together as a group, as a community, we can rest assured that God will provide us a good, healthy year, not only for all of us, but all of the Jewish people should be united in one caravan. So we should merit God's protection, success for Eretz Yisrael. We should be able to defeat our enemies and have a healthy, wonderful new year. Have a wonderful day.
Amen.